Today we will be going over how to build an AI-powered library of Facebook ads. So what this can do is scrape thousands of ads on Facebook, whether they're video or images, doesn't matter, right? Scrape thousands of these Facebook ads, categorize them by niche, extract data visually from these images / videos, just like right here, how we have a visual summary of going on with every single image ad. So again, we're extracting data visually from these images / videos, okay? And what you can also do with this database as well is chat with an AI about any of these ads, okay? Just like what we did here. Like, can you give me a breakdown of these ads? I checked off these three right here, and it gives a breakdown of all three of them, okay? And we do the same thing with the video ads, all right? And yeah, guys, and this is just the video database as well, so we just split them up just to keep things more organized. So these are some videos from Skims. We extract the hook strategy, the visual hook. It describes the people in the videos, the setting of the videos, the summary of the videos, all that shit. We did the same exact thing on the imaging side as well, okay? So how we make this happen, okay? So this is gonna be the flow of how we do all this. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna pull these Facebook ads via Scrape Creators. So Scrape Creators is a really good tool to pull Facebook ads, okay? So they have a phenomenal API for the Facebook ad library and here's the documentation right here. Why is it being like this? There it is. So you can just pull Facebook ads off a search, off a specific company that you wanna do a search off of, things like that. So for example, when I ran this, I pulled ads from Kill Crew, and I pulled ads from Skims as well, okay, just for the example of this video. But nonetheless, Scrape Creators allows you to pull ads really, really easily. And what I really like about it too is Facebook, they have what's that shit called? Like the DCO, like the dynamic creative optimization shit. So it will pull every single variation as well for those type of ads, which is what I really like, and flags the actual ID corresponding to it, so you know which one they all match back to. Okay, so that's what I really like about Scrape Creators. Yeah, so I would use Scrape Creators to pull the Facebook ads. From there on, it's really easy to get the ad scripts because that's just part of the API output. What we also need to do is download the video / image. Reason why we need to do all that, so that we can push it into, say, an OpenAI or a tool to analyze these video / images. So what we do from here after we download the video / image is we flag if it's a video / an image, because one, we need to split that up in the actual database because yeah, as you can see here, we split it up by image ads here, and then down here is the actual video ads, okay? But yeah, if it's an image ad, so if it's an image, what we're gonna wanna do is just use the OpenAI API. So OpenAI, that allows you to actually analyze images essentially. So you can just feed that into the OpenAI API and then just have it summarize, say, the photo, the characters, like literally anything you want. Like you can get very creative with this. I'm not an e-com guy. I don't really run ads, but I understand how to build the infrastructure behind this, obviously, right? But like if you run a lot of ads on Meta, like whatever you want to pull from these images, just tell OpenAI to do that, and it will do a pretty damn good job at fucking doing this shit, okay? And then if it's a video, what I like to use to pull data from videos is Cloud Glue. So this is the site for Cloud Glue. So it's cloudglue.dev. Again, it does what it says on here. It turns your video into structured LLM ready data. So it can take, say, any video and say you want to extract the hook, like the characters in it, the background, I don't know, anything. And you can even split it up by segment if you want to. It's really cool, actually. It lets you pull all of that from these videos, from any video. And what I like about this too is similar, like how OpenAI, it will actually view the image like a human being, like visually speaking. Like, same as Cloud Glue, it won't just read the transcript, it actually will know what's going on visually as well in the video, okay? As well as like the actual transcript with it. So I would use Cloud Glue just to pull the hooks, video summary, character summarization, the background, literally whatever you want to pull from these videos, just tell it. How Cloud Glue works is just put in a prompt what you want it to pull, and it'll literally pull it from the videos, okay? So it makes things very, very fucking easy. So once we have all that, that's gonna be the first part of our database. So that's gonna be pulling all like the verbal hook, the hook strategy, the visual hook, like all the entities needed for the actual database in of itself, okay? So that's that part. What I'm going to talk about next is actually making it searchable. So when I say searchable, right now we only have like 12 image ads and how many video ads? And 10 video ads, right? Obviously, say we have like thousands, which would be the end goal of this, right? If we have thousands of these ads, we want to be able to like search through this, and not just like by keywords, like, hey, like I want to search like, let's say hoodies, right? Like even I have it right here, like hoodies. If I were to type in hoodies, I would want at the top of these databases, like, ads related to hoodies and shit like that, right? So to create a semantic search, how to do that? Because again, it's not like just a keyword search, because there could be like hoodies, but then behind hoodies would be like, say like relevant to hoodies would also be like jackets and shit like that, right? But we'd want that near the top two over like, say like shit that's unrelated, like tea, for example. Like a standard keyword search won't capture that because like hoodies and jackets are two different words, and so is tee. But an embedding search, and I'll talk about embeddings in a bit, with AI, essentially we can capture the meaning of what we're trying to search for to find similar shit, essentially. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the ad scripts, we're gonna get the entities for whatever one that, if it's an image or a video, combine them into a single group of text. Okay, so this is gonna be one singular text, and we're gonna push them into an embedding model. If you don't know what embedding models are, embeddings are a way to turn text into a list of numbers. Okay, so for example, I like food would be like this list of numbers right here. I love to eat would be this list of numbers right here. And if you can notice, they're actually very close in value. And these are just made up numbers, by the way. But these are very close in value for a reason, because I like food, I love to eat. They mean the literal same shit, right? So these numbers, as a result, would be close in value. But if it says a sentence like, Tyler has to go home, right? These lists of numbers would be very fucking different, okay? So what we're doing is we're combining all the entities that we capture from whether it's OpenAI or Cloud Glue and the ad scripts, putting them together into a single text, and then we're gonna embed it. So turn it into a list of numbers to capture its meaning, okay? And the reason why we wanna do that is that if we have these lists of numbers and we put in a word, say like tea or like coffee and tea, right? We can embed that, turn coffee and tea into a list of numbers, and compare that with our database of embeddings and find similar embeddings that are similar to coffee and tea. And then those results will actually be related to coffee and tea. It's actually really fucking sick. Yeah, guys, from there, we would just push it up. And so again, we're just turning those lists of numbers. So again, those lists of numbers essentially just capture the meaning of text, and we can use those to find similar text just like it, okay? So then that's how, when we would say we would put in, let me go back to it. Say put in something like before and afters. That'd be a good one. If I put before and afters, it will find other ads that have before and afters in said ads, even though I think they're banned on Meta anyways. But nonetheless, you guys get the idea. And from there on, we just push these embeddings into a vector database. A vector database is essentially a way just to store these embeddings. So I use Pinecone. So this is the one I built for this demo, right? And this is, so what we're gonna do is embed, again, we're gonna embed these entities plus the ad script. And then we're gonna then just turn those into a list of numbers. Let me just show you too what they actually look like, these embeddings. So this would be the list of chunk of text right here. And let me show you guys what this looks like. So like, it's all this, like it's fucking huge, okay? And all these numbers here capture this block of text. And I think it's a little bit cut off just because I didn't include all of it. Just for like the actually pushing them to the database. Like we have it, and this list of numbers represents the entire thing. But nonetheless, this list, that giant list of numbers represents this block of text essentially, okay? But yeah, guys, from there, once you have that, that's what creates the actual, let me close this. That's what creates the actual semantic search. In terms of the actual AI side of being able to chat with it, this is actually really fucking easy. And the reason why is we did all this upfront work over here, okay? We did all this upfront work to create this database, and all we have to do now is to make it like, have it be able to chat with it in terms of an AI, is literally just write, all we're doing is when we put in our prompts, so just give me a breakdown of these ads, we select the ads we want, and all we're doing is just pushing all the visual summary of these ads as context into the prompt as well. Similarly enough, with say the video side, we're pushing up the ad script, the hook strategy, the visual summary, all this. Anyone that we select into the actual prompt with it. So like we just say, can you derive the psychology behind these hooks? We ask that along with pushing up both of these as context. And essentially, it just creates one singular prompt. And it's actually really fucking easy as an API call, obviously, right? But yeah, guys, that is how I would build this AI Facebook ads database. Again, pretty straightforward, as like with any AI project, really. The most of the legwork that's coming with all this is putting in that upfront work to extract the entities and just structure this data, okay? Because what we have is we're pulling in with Scrape Creators all these Facebook ads, right? But we need to add structure to them, like the hooks, the description of the people in the background, like the summaries of each video / image, right? Like we need to put all that, we're putting all that upfront work to be able to create a database like this. And then from there on, it makes it really easy to be able to like prompt it and ask questions about this stuff. But yeah, guys, that is the end of this video. Hope you guys really enjoyed this. And yeah, thank you guys so much.